Hi, I'm Emily and welcome to the park. Now today I've got some easy to follow, feel good moves, guaranteed to get you moving. Now these moves are going to energize the body, they're going to loosen up those muscles and they're going to stretch out with a tiny little bit of cardio as well. Let's get started. Let's stand with our feet parallel hip distance apart, tummies in, tailbones under, shoulder blades roll down and back and feel the length in your spine, the crown of the head reaching to the sky and the tailbone reaching down. Pull up through those kneecaps and feel the length in the leg, and just give yourself a breath in through the nose and release with the out breath, and give yourself just a little bit of a shake to get started. Shake out those hands and just rotate those shoulders back. Let's do that one more time. Pull up in that tummy, tuck that tailbone down, crown of the head reaching tall, length in the neck, keep the shoulder blades squeezing down and back. Breath in through the nose to really feel the length out of that waist. Breathe in as much as you can till you can't breathe in anymore, and release with that out breath through the mouth, and give yourself a little bit of a shake down and rotate those shoulder blades down and back and stand tall. Let's take a big wide stretch with the in and the out breath, keeping the shoulders down, closing those palms together just in front of the forehead. So as I drop in one hip, I slide the same arm higher than the second arm, so I feel the length all the way through the side of my body here, and I feel a contraction on the other side, really working those obliques and stretching through the whole of the body. Let's keep that slide going. We breath in to cross the hands and out breath to reach one hand higher. Imagine you're climbing a ladder and you're trying to get the hands to reach higher and higher and higher, and as high as you can go without raising the shoulders as much as possible. Feel the length in the arms. On the last one, we're going to reach and stand tall on both feet, out of that waist. Open those arms, opening up that chest, shoulder blades squeezing down the back, and really feel that beautiful stretch across the chest there. And we start again. We take the arms straight up and we slide one arm taller than the other. We feel that soft knee, so we get that beautiful stretch out of that waist. Now note the hip is stretching sideways, not backwards, and opening up my tummy muscle. Keep that tucked in, tailbone under, and stretch through that side of that hip line. We go a reach and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Pull up, breath in and breath out. Go again. We go straight into it. 2 and a 3 and a 4. Pull up and open nice and wide. And again, twice more. And 2 and 3 and 4. Pull up with the in and out breath. Last time to go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Pull up and open nice and wide. Now we're going to step in parallel line a little bit wider and open your imaginary curtain and pull up out of that waist, pointing that foot to the floor, nice and stable. We do it the other side. Open the chest. Don't let this shoulder swing round to it. Keep that openness. Let's do that 8 times. We go 1 and 2. Head follows the hand. Keep it going. For 5 and 6 and 7 with that nice plie. Squeeze the glutes over the top. Same thing. And 3. Rotation in the shoulder. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Open the curtain again. And 2 and 3 and 4. Out breath for 7 and 8. Over the top. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Keep breathing. 7. We go for 4. We go open curtain. And 2 and 3. Change it for 4 over the top. Over and 2. Keep moving. Keep pulling up. Open for 2. Over the top for 2. Keep it going. 2 more. Open curtains and over for 2 and come back to the center. Well done. Okay, just keep yourself just gently moving to get ready to go into that next exercise. So the next exercise is the stretch out. Feel that line from the tip of the toe all the way through the side of the body, looking over that opposite shoulder, fingertips right up, and then pull up 4 times on the same leg. Here we go. We go 4 and 3. Reach it out. 2 and 1. Change. Toe tap. And 2 and 3 and 4. We soften the knee. And 2 and 3 and 4. Change again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We go to the lunge behind. Drop the heel down. 2 and 3 and 4. Change. 1 and pull up in that tummy. 3 and reach the arms in front and above the forehead, and the heel reaching down and back, stretching through that back leg. And 2 and 3. We go for 2s to the side. 2 and change. 2 and change. Again, 2s again. 1 and 2. Keep breathing. And then lunge behind. 2 stretches on one leg, change to the other leg, repeat that, each leg, out breath as you reach, then we go for singles. It goes side and then to the back, and then again, side and to the back. Keep it going, twice more, and then to the back. Last time, reach and reach with the out breath, and take a little pulse in the middle. Let the arms just swing for a little bit, catch your breath for 5. Now we're going to go off the floor with that stretched leg. So we're going to pull up this time, 2. Same stretch, but pulling off the floor. Reach, 2, 3, pause again, 4 and 3. And reach out of that waist, and 4 and 3, and get ready to do the back leg reach out of the waist. 4 times one leg, change, out breath, lift up with the out breath as you breathe. We go 4s again, 2, and shoulders down, keep breathing, 4, get ready, we do the side, 4, 2, we go 2, and change, 2, and change, 2s again, and reach, 2, keep breathing, back for 2, reach for 2, change, reach, twice more, one leg each, and then we go singles, get ready, it's side reach, back and back again, side, side, breathe, twice more, reach and reach, lift up, last time, side, and reach, and come back to the soft knee, and just keep it moving nice and gently, catch your breath, and just keep that gentle move going. So we're going to take our feet together, parallel line, soften those knees, and we're going to pull open into that chassé slide. So we've got our heels kissing. We're going to work through the stretch of those thighs by dropping deep into that second plie and pulling up tall. Let's go down again. We go down to come up. Even weight on both feet for 8, 7, 6, 5 and 4, pull up in that tummy, 3 and 2 and 1. This time we're going to chassé slide close. Really feel that inner thigh working, keep it going for 8, keep it moving, down to come up, down to come up, down to come up, down to come up. We go again, we drop it down and reach for the ceiling with the arms above, shoulders down, knees over the toes, 5 and 6 and 7, pull up 8, we chassé, slide and close, slide, pull up and close, work that inner thigh, pull up in that kneecap, really for the pull up through the whole body, 5 and 6 and 7, twice more, we go down to squeeze and pull together for 4 and 3 and 2, let's do another 4 to make it 8, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and pull up, bring those knees into parallel line and give them a little bit of a shake. We're going to go for our last exercise, so parallel feet hip distance apart. We're going a little bit wider than hip distance apart. We're going to pull up, we're going to take a big reach over into that side bend, hand to support your hip, keep that tummy pulled in, tailbone under. We pull up out of the waist and we reach that front arm to the opposite corner and the other arm reaching back, and I feel the stretch down the back of that leg. Now watch my knees, I'm going to swoop through, change arms to the opposite corner, breath in, breath out. I do that again, breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out, breath in, stop where you came from, pull up on those core muscles into that side bend and reach to the sky. We do that the other side. We breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out, breath in, and swing, and 2 and 3 and 4, pull up and lift out of that waist. On the other side again, it's reach, over, breath out, breath in, breath out, swing, breath out, and 2 and 3 and 4, pull up, don't let go of those tummy muscles, open once more the other side, breath in, breath out, breath in, and reach, swing, flat back, breath in as you swing, out breath as you reach, stop on the side you started, pull up and pull open, and give your arm a little bit of a shoulder roll on one side to step together, roll the shoulder on the other side, roll both arms out as you get a little bit higher with those arms, stroke the hair, take that big swing, give yourself a little bit of a shake. Well done. Now today we're going to work on some standing abdominal exercises to really work on flattening that tummy area. If you're one of those people who's not comfortable on the floor, we get a little bit of tension in the neck sometimes with those crunches on the floor and lifting. So this takes the pressure off the neck and the shoulder area. So first of all, we're just going to stand parallel feet, hip distance apart, and let's just rotate those shoulders, rotate those arms to open the chest, lift and rotate through the whole body, and just feel the lift through the spine with that last in-breath and that out-breath. Just shake it out and just relax and feel that tension float away. Flicking those fingers, shaking those hands, rotating in the wrists, elbows, whole arm, and just taking a little bit of a twist through that waist. Taking that soft knee so you don't put any pressure on the knee as you look over that shoulder and come back to your center again. Well done. So to start off with, we're going to work as we pull up with that tummy. We're going to work through a standing cat back. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to lift out of that waist, keeping the shoulders down, and feel the length through those arms, reaching from one side of the room to the other, and feeling the lift through the crown of the head, pulling up through the whole body. Tummy's in with the in-breath through the nose and out through the mouth, but pulling that tummy in even deeper to really feel that working hard. One more, breath in through the nose, pull that tummy in, and breath out and sustain that pull in with the tummy with the out breath. Really feel those abs working hard. Now this time, starting with our exercise, we're going to breath in to lift and feel the arms floating even longer. Out breath, we're going to rotate from the top of the arm, we're going to soften the knees, we're going to tuck the tailbone under, pull the tummy to the back of the spine, and let the arms float forward and feel that standing cat back type position here. You can feel that slight curl in that spine, really sucking that belly to the back of the spine, holding those muscles firm, and then float and release and push back that imaginary wall to let those arms release. We go again. That's the in breath to float away. Out breath, pull that tummy in, tucking it to the back of the spine, tucking the tailbone under. Out breath as you go, and breath in to release. Let's do 8 of those. We're going to go out breath, in breath, pull the tummy back as you out breath, and in breath. That's 4, and pull up. Feel like you're growing and then contracting and grow again. That's 6 and 7, and last one for 8, and peel all the way up, nice and tall again. Slightly different, really pulling that tummy back again. We're going to step together and we're going to close those arms around your imaginary beach ball, tucking that tummy deep to the back of the spine again and sucking that tailbone underneath. Feeling that again, slight cat back position here. Don't let the shoulders raise up. As you release and you pull up with the in-breath, we stand nice and tall, we open those arms nice and wide and let that beach ball go. Let's do that again. Breath in to prepare. Breath out, pull the tummy to the back of the spine, soften those knees, tuck the tailbone under, slightly look down through your window where you're holding your beach ball, relax those fingers, that's the out breath, and breath in to pull up tall. Let's do that 8 times, really feel that tummy working hard. Here we go, breath in, and breath out, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Keep it going for 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and excellent. Okay, the third section of this standing cat back work is planting the hands on the thighs as we look down with the chin towards the toes. Breath in and breath out. We soften those knees and we reach into our flat back, our standing flat back with soft knees. Hands are supporting me on my thighs. As I breathe out, I'm going to pull my tummy to the back of the spine. I'm going to drop my chin, look at my belly button, tuck my tailbone under, and really feel my tummy really pulling hard. I let my legs come up a little bit, almost to straight, but they don't pull up to straight. They stay a little bit soft. And then when I'm ready to release those tummy muscles, I breath in to lengthen my spine into flat back again. And I let my hands completely support me here. Let's try that one more time. So breath in to prepare. Breath out, I pull my tummy to the back of the spine. I raise through that spine into that deep cat back. I pull up a little bit on the legs, tuck the tailbone under. I look down at my belly button with my full out breath, before I release into in-breath and let that spine relax just for a second there. Don't arch the back when you come here. Don't drop the tummy muscles at all. Keep that nice and straight. Crown of the head reaching one way, tailbone reaching the other way. Let's go again just to practice before we do our 8. Breath in to prepare, breath out. Pull that tummy to the back of the spine. Deep out breath, hold it until you can't breathe out anymore, and then release with the in-breath. Let's do our 8 slightly quicker. Here we go. Breath in, we go a contract with the out breath, and 2. Feel that tummy pulling right back, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and release, and then release those arms and peel yourself up to rotate those shoulders back to stand. We do those 3 sections of cat back all again. Here we go. Let's keep it moving. Wiggle those fingers, reaching from one side to the other, parallel feet hip distance apart. Here we go. Breath in, pull up, remember. Out breath, tuck the tummy back and release. And 2, and release. And 3, keep going. For 4, keep going to 8, 5, and 6, and 7, and pull that tummy in and release. We step together, contract, tummy in, looking through the window at your toes and up. It's contract and up. It's 1 and 2. Really plant the foot. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and pull up. Leave the feet where they are. Plant the hands down to the thighs. Drop the chin with the in-breath. Out-breath, we soften the knees and we lead with the crown of the head into our flat back. Soft knees, crown of the head reaching forward, tailbone lengthening back. Tummy is pulled to the back of the spine so you don't have an arch in your back. Nice and flat. Breath in through the nose, breath out. Here we go. We tuck the tummy up into the spine as we pull up on those legs a little bit. Look at your belly button with the out breath and release. Let's go for 8. We go 1 and really pull that tummy in and keep it going. That's 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Really feel that crunch. And 8 and release. Let the arms down and peel yourself up and rotate those shoulders and open up that chest. Okay, we're going to go for our next little tummy exercise. So we have our Russian twist where we stand parallel feet hip distance apart. We reach up to the sky. We close those hands tight together, and what we're going to do is let's take those feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart, parallel line. So as we pull down and twist to tap the hands, the heels of the hands on that open hip line, outer hip line rather, we twist in the waist, but we pull the tummy in, tuck the tailbone at the same time. So not only do you work the abs, but you slightly work the obliques as well. So we're working all around this area. So we go for 8 and 7. Reach with the in-breath, contract with the out-breath, pull that tummy in, knees over the toes, and 6 and 7 and 8. We just cross it for 1, 2. Keep the tummy where it is, pulling back to the spine. Don't release it. Keep going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, pull up. We do that 3 more times. Here we go. So that was 2 lots of 8 with that faster twist. Let's get going. Breath in, reach tall, clasp those hands. Breath out, we pull down and contract, tummy back. Reach, 2, get that full reach before you come down again. For 8, that's 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Go for 2 lots of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, rotate, pull up twice more. Breath in, go again. Out breath, 2. Pull the tummy in, tuck the tailbone under for 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Go double time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Center, release, pull up. Last time. Here we go. Breath in, breath out. 2. Out breath. Keep going for 5 and 6 and 7 and hold, double time for 1, pull that tummy back, tuck that tailbone under, 5, 6, 7, another 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, center, release, rotate. Okay, next exercise, we take that tendu stretch. So I'm going to get you to lengthen that leg away just to test your balance first for 4, pull the tummy in, 2, suck it in, out breath, suck it in, suck it in. Okay, on the 4th one, we're going to lift, 2, pull the tummy in, pull it in, at least 4, try to do 8 if you can, but if 8 is too many, that's okay, don't do 8, don't overstretch or work this hip flexor if you're feeling any irritation there. We're working that tummy first and foremost. Here we go. So the next one, we're going to pull that leg back. So as we take it up through the tendu, through the lift, we pull it back with a flexed foot to really feel that tummy working. Pull it back, and 2, and 3, and 4 for 8, 5, and 6, and 7, pull that tummy, 8, you can use your hands with it if you want to. Let's try the other side, here we go. It's a tendu stretch to get that balance. Pull the tummy in for 3, that's 4 for the balance. Then we lift it up, and 2, and 3, pull the tummy in, out breath for 8 if you can, that's 6, and 7, and 8. Then we're going to take it through that tendu and the lift into backward bicycle. We stretch it and flex it to bring it back. Flex the foot to bring it back. Feel the tummy working. Keep it going for 5 and 6 and pull the tummy in, and 8. Excellent. Let's do that again. Here we go. It goes. Balance for 1 and 2 and 3 and hold. It's lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close. Lift and pull back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change sides. Get the balance for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. We lift it up. Pull the tummy in, tummy in, tummy in, tummy in for 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. We close to take it through those movements to pull it back. Pull the tummy in, breath in and out. Keep it going for 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. We've got 2 more. Tendu and 2 and 3 and lift it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go through backward bicycle. 2, 3. Pull that tummy in. Keep it going. 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. Tendu. Get the balance first for 4. Then stop. Raise it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Backward bicycle. Bring it back. 2, 3. Pull the tummy in. Keep it going. 5, 6, 7. I promise you, only 1 more set. Tendu. 2, 3. Keep it going. 4. Let's raise it. Pull it in. And 2, and 3, and 4. Keep going. 6, 7, 8. Bicycle backwards. Pull the tummy back. 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Other side. Tendu. 2. Hope you're still with me. And hold it there. Raise it up. Out breath. Pull the tummy in. Keep it going. 5, and 6, and 7, and backward bicycle. Off it goes. 2. Pull the tummy in. Keep it going. 4 more. And 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, I've got 1 more exercise for you to really help that tummy. Okay, it's a fan kick. We're going to keep the knee nice and soft so that it's not too much weight reaching away from the body. So as we lift the leg, squeezing it across the body, we let the leg reach away, soft knee, and now use the tummy to pull it up and open it. Then we do the other side. Breath in to lift, out breath to turn. Flex the foot, over it goes. Then we're going to add an arm, because as we raise the arm up, the tummy works harder. So the opposite arm goes outward, the opposite way to the leg. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a shake, start again 4 times. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Out breath as you rotate. 6 and 7 and 8. Shake it out twice more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time, here we go. Pull it up, pull the tummy in with that out breath as you rotate for 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And give it a shake. Shake out those legs. Okay, little bit of a stretch to open up those tummy muscles that have been working really hard. Parallel feet hip distance apart. Soften the knees and just look down at your toes. Hands on the thighs. Breath out, we're going to peel up. Take the hands to slide around the thighs into the bottom cheeks, flattening the hands on the bottom cheeks and just pushing the chest towards the sky, but lifting up out of that waistline to stretch those tummy muscles and have that feeling of that lovely open chest as well. Breath out, breath in, we go through center and we look down. Breath out, we open up and give those tummy muscles a bit of a stretch the other way rather than contracting. And again, breath in, breath out. You can drop with longer breaths if you want to. So you can breath in to pull up, breath out to open and stretch. Breath in to pull up, breath out to release and look down. One more, breath in to pull up, breath out to open and stretch. Really feel the lift out of the waist. Breath in to pull up, breath out to let everything release. Now take a little bit of a shake down, then peel yourself up with the shoulders, peel yourself up, opening the elbows, peel yourself up, opening into that big open wide stretch around your whole body, and give yourself a final shake. Now today I've got some exercises for you that are going to work on strengthening your inner and your outer thigh as well as your glutes and your core strength. So let's get moving. Start off with your feet parallel hip distance apart. Pull up in that tummy and take a breath in to lift out of that waist and breath out to squeeze that glute underneath you and just soften and work those thighs nice and gently. Don't go too deep. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Plant the feet together. We're going to pull up again. Now remember, anybody who's got any problems with their knees, be careful not to go too deep. Through all of these exercises, you can hold on to a chair or balance yourself with a wall. If you're feeling nice and strong, pull that tummy in with your in-breath. Out-breath, we lift out of the waist. Keep the shoulders relaxed and pulse down. Squeeze those thighs tight together. Feel the glutes working hard as well. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. We're going to pull up and rotate from the top of the legs. Really work around that whole leg, and then we're going to close. We're going to do that 8 times. Open the chest as well. Keep the shoulders down. Really squeezing those glutes together, rotating in that outer thigh and pulling it together. Let's go for 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it there. Keep that pull up through that tummy. Keep squeezing those glutes. Feel the lift with the in-breath. Crown of the head reaches for the ceiling as you release and open those thighs into a small diamond so we can feel the inner and the outer thigh working hard now. I'm really squeezing my tight bottom cheeks together and I'm trying to make the knees make sure they stay in line with my toes so I can really feel all around that upper, inner and outer thigh working hard for at least 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1, and pulling up nice and strong, taking a slightly wider position, lifting the heels as you pull up with the out breath into slightly wider than hip distance apart. We're going to pull up again, tailbone under, tummy in, and lift with the in breath to go down, and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Pull up, breath in, breath out. Flex the heels and open to a wider second again, turning out from the top of the leg, squeezing those glutes, tight bottom cheeks. Together, we breath in to reach tall. We breath out to just drop a little way. 2, feel those thighs working even harder for 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Pulling up, you've got it. We're going to raise those heels and go wider still, but you mustn't go too deep. I don't want the thighs caving in. It's hard work for the outer thighs here to keep the knees over the toes. Any problems with the knees, stop immediately and bring the legs a little bit closer and do that little pulse again for 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. We're going to see if we can just lift one more time, one leg at a time, gently open. Breath in and breath out. Now this is quite wide, so if you want to hold on to a chair in front, you can. Now don't go too deep again. Pull up. We open those thighs and we pulse down. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Pull up. 8. It goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Pull up. 8. Raise a heel. And 2 and 3. Pull up. 4. Raise the other heel and keep that balance. One more time each side. 1 and 2 and 3. Pull up. 4 and don't go too deep. Keep those sides working nice and hard. We take one foot to parallel, other foot to parallel. We pull up through that whole body. Breath in to raise onto the toes a little bit to squeeze those inner thighs in towards each other, opening from the top of the leg. And then we pull and flex the feet to biff the toes as we slowly bring the feet together to the start position. Feet together. Here we go. We're going to add the rise. We pull up with the in-breath. We go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Keep squeezing and really working those thighs. We pull up. We push to the rise. Push the floor away for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Pull up in those kneecaps. 2 and 1. We go down. We open and rotate again. And 2. Squeezing and opening from the top of the leg. Keep it going. 4 more for 5 and 6 and 7. Hold 8. Pull up with the in-breath to go down. You've got it. Same thing. Little pulses, working those sides, squeezing those glutes for 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Pull up. We got that rise onto the balls of the feet. Pull up in the tummy. Everything's working hard. Pull up in those kneecaps. 4 more for 5 and 6 and flexing through those arms as well. Pull up. Release the breath, keep tall, breath in, we rise onto the toes and we rotate to parallel hip distance apart. Pull up, knees in front here, keeping them in line with the toes. We pulse 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Pull up, we've got the toes on the ball of the feet. It's push the floor away. And 2 and 3. Keep going, keep breathing. Out breath is on the rise. And 6 and 7 and 8. We come down, we soften the knees and we're going to lift the toes up as the out breath to rotate at the top of the leg. Here we go again, slightly wider. We're going to go down just a little way. Open up those sides, keep them going. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Pull up now, working the inner thigh even harder here. With the legs wider, we push the floor away. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Lower those heels. See if you can breath in to pull up, lift the heels and go a little bit wider again. Now this is quite wide, so if it's not for you, stay with the previous position. Here we go. We're going to keep the knees in line with the toes, working those outer thighs. I do not want to see any knees caving in. That's really bad for the knees. Keep them in line with the toes. Don't go too deep. Pull that tummy in. Squeeze that glute. Keep breathing for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Pull up to rise. 1. It's even harder with the wider feet. Keep going for 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Breath in and lift. Open from the tops of the leg. This time we're going to raise a heel as we drop down. If it's not for you, keep the heels firmly on the floor. We go 1 and 2 and 3. Pull up 4 times on the same side, 2 and 3, pull up 4 and go, and 2 and 3, pull up 4 and down, and 2 and 3, other side, it goes 1 and 2 and 3, pull up 4 and down, and 2 and 3, pull up 4, don't lose the weight, and 2 and 3, pull up 4, last 1 and 2 and 3, pull up 4. Okay, we're going to raise that heel, twist around to look at that back, that front leg, and we're going to drop here, and 2 and 3 and 4. We're going to reach the hands onto that front thigh, reach that weight a little bit further forward, leg curl, here we go, squeeze that heel into that tailbone, feeling that hamstring waking up for 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. We go long, 2, 3, squeeze that glute, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Drop it down, turn around as you lift, breath in, breath out, pull up, raise the other heel, reach to the other side, drop down into that soft knee at the back, reach the weight a little bit further forward, have support on the thigh, breath in to prepare, now kick that tailbone parallel line, flex the foot, 2, keep the knee back, keep going for 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, raise it to long, squeeze that glute, keep going all the way to 8, that's 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, drop it down, parallel line, pull up, taking into turn out, breath in to flex those feet, bringing them into that slightly wider than hip distance apart. I'm getting tongue-tied here. Soften those knees, move over to the balance of one leg. Hold on to those tummy, don't let the hips raise. Soften this knee, let's really go for working this outer thigh. We lift and toe tap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now take the balance with the flexed foot. Keep going. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lengthen, get that balance, toe tap, feel the balance, parallel line, tummy's in. We're going to raise that toe for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Flex 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Here we go. Let's take a soft knee, double pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down straight away. Other side. Have a little shake if you need it. Hold on to a chair if you need it. Remember, tummy's in, hips as much in line as we can to toe tap. 2, raising that outer thigh. Keep it going for 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. We flex 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. We pull up. Feel that position. We go for 4 and 3 and 2 and flex, 4 and 3 and 2 and hold it there, double pulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, drop it down, reach it up, give those legs a little bit of a shake, a little bit of a circle, and just shake the whole body now. And at the end of exercise, we want to elongate those muscles and we want to make sure we reduce stiffness in the body. So let's get started. Standing with our feet parallel hip distance apart and pulling that tummy in. Breath in through the nose to prepare the body and breath out through the mouth and pull that tummy deep to the back of the spine to really engage those abdominal muscles. We're going to do that one more time. We're going to soften those knees. Breath in and breath out. We're going to feel the length across the chest by reaching those arms nice and wide. Out breath. One more time. Breath in and breath out. Palms up this time to open up that chest a little bit more. Breath in, drop it down, and we're going to start to rotate those shoulders for 1. Out breath. 2. Waking up the shoulders. 3. Squeezing the shoulder blades down and back. Opening that chest. 4. We stroke the chest and open with that out breath, the elbows. Thumbs stay attached to the shoulders, so we really feel that rotation at the top of the arm. And 4, we're going to take a reach just over the head and open a little bit wider. 1. Breath in and breath out, engaging those core muscles, pulling the tummy in as we reach up nice and tall. And 4, we take the arms up nice and tall, reach for the sky, feel the length in the spine lifting out of that waist. Breath in as we reach up, breath out to come down. And 3, taking a different arm across the face each time. And 4. Excellent. We're going to take those arms a little bit behind us. Prepare with the in-breath. Breath out. We're going to rotate those arms so the backs of the palms are reaching forward, contracting the tummy, soften the knees, and create this standing cat back position where we really engage these muscles across the tummy here, and breath in to pull up and open into that slightly flying position. The arms are nice and low, the spine is long, the crown of the head is reaching for the sky. Breath in on that length. My weight is over the balls of the feet. I'm pulling up in that tummy. Nice deep breath out to really engage those tummy muscles and stretch that spine out. So we get that lovely stretch through the spine without raising those shoulders. Head is in line with the spine, so I'm slightly looking through my window. We go for 4. We breath in and breath out. Breath in and breath out. 2 more. Breath in, really tall, lengthen the spine, and breath out. Breath in and breath out. We're going to peel up to standing, reaching one arm up and over, lifting out of that waist with a little soft knee. 1. This hand on the other side is supporting me to come back up. I soften, I straighten up my spine by looking down at my toes and lifting up in a straight line to stand tall. Weight is even on both feet. Then I reach out of that waist, try to keep the shoulder down, long neck, and soften the knees to reach and look through your window. Keep the tummy pulled in, don't arch the back and pull up. We go down again, down to line up. Breath in and breath out. Breath in and keep breathing all the way. Out breath is on the main action. Here's that lovely side stretch and pull up again. Excellent. We take a soft knee to go all the way over. Breath in, breath out, contracting the tummy. Breath in and breath out to go all the way up and over. We go the other side. Breath in, breath out, and feel the lift out of that waist. Breath in and out to come through center and reach up and over the top. Excellent. Such a lovely big stretch. We do that one more time, each side. Over you go, contracting the tummy, hands on the thighs to support you to come up. And the last time, other side. Breath in and breath out. Breath in and out to go right the way up and over the top there. We reach those arms forward and we rotate into palms, looking behind you, lifting out of the waist, pulling down, engaging these obliques. 1. We lift tall, palms face each other to swing down and go up again. Breath in, breath out. Open that chest. Don't arch the back, but feel the lift from the chest. Looking to the ceiling, straighten up and contract to come down. Twice more. Breath in, breath out, shoulders down. Breath in, breath out. 1 more. Breath in, breath out, breath in, and breath out. And just let those arms swing nice and gently as you come back up. Okay, we're going to take a side lunge and stretch in parallel line. Feel the stretch on that inner thigh. 2 and 3. We push to come back to center. We go to the other side, drop it down. Keep parallel line so I can feel that stretch right on that inner thigh. This knee's working nice and hard to stay in line with that foot. And I push to come back. I open up my thighs to do first position and I step in open thigh. So I keep the stretch in this thigh here now. Don't let this knee go over that toe. So if you want to go deeper, you need to step deeper and let that hand support you on that thigh. Excellent. Now when you pull up, get that arm to help you and swing with that breath to pull back. We step out the other side, reach it out and a little bit further if you need to. Feel the stretch on that inner thigh there. Nice and gently. Now you don't have to go deep, remember, you can go just a little way if that's better for you. Get that arm to swing to help you to come up with the breath and pull it together. A little bit of a squeeze with that tummy to the back of the spine, tailbone under, opening into that diamond shape to feel these engagement of these thighs pulling open, knees over the toes, bringing it back into that parallel line. Excellent. We're going to step hip distance apart, stepping it back into a high lunge. Feel the stretch down the back of that leg, really pulling up in that kneecap. Reach the same arm as the leg back forward, pull that shoulder down and feel that line, that imaginary line going all the way down the body. So you really feel that stretch. Hold it there for a couple of deep breaths before you swing that arm and help yourself come back nice and safely with the length of that arm. Taking the other leg back into high lunge, reaching, same arm as leg working, arm high, leg back, pull up in that kneecap, feel the stretch through this hip flex as well, down the back of that leg, into that calf, get that heel down. If you look back and your toe is not in line, lift the heel up and straighten it up, make sure it's parallel line. Here we go, feeling that stretch, breathe into it, you don't have to pulse, and then when you're ready, swing that arm to help you come back up and step together. We step back on the other leg again and we do our flat back. So I'm feeling the stretch under this leg. Now, if it's too hard to bring your arms forward in line with your ears, take them behind you. I'm still feeling that stretch at the back of that leg, holding it there. And then when I'm ready, I'm going to swing my arms to help me to come back up, soft knee to come back safely. Step back on the other leg. Breath in to pull up. Breath out, we reach into our flat back. If you can bring the arms there, that's great. If you can't, as I said, take them behind you. I still feel the stretch through the glute of this front leg and down the back of that leg. Hold it there for 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breaths. And when you're ready, swing those arms and help yourself soften the knee and put the foot onto that front, the weight onto that front foot, and come up nice and safely. Okay, so this we're going to do sideways on so you can see. I'm going to really stretch through the back of that leg by softening that knee. As I peel through that leg, I stroke that leg, go halfway and reach to your tabletop and push up. Feel the stretch through the pulled up leg. This leg is nice and straight, this leg is soft. So as I reach down, I'm feeling that stretch through that standing leg, and then I ground myself and push into that leg to come back up 4 times. We swing 1 and 2. Breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. I swap legs and arms, soften the other leg. Breath in and breath out. Reach and pull up. I can feel the stretch through the back of the top of this leg. 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, taking that arm down, I'm going to reach my arms behind my tailbone, clasping those hands. I'm going to soften those elbows and I'm going to step wide and pull up and open the chest as I squeeze those shoulder blades down and back together. Really feeling that openness in my chest, pulling up in my tummy, and just allowing my head with the out breath to look over one shoulder and bring it back, and the other shoulder and bring it back. Lift into that straight spine and release with a contracted tummy. Shake those arms down and then peel yourself up, rotating the shoulders, rotating the elbows, rotating the arms. Here we go, parallel feet, hip distance apart. Bring the hands into the back of the head, elbows are wide. I'm just going to take a contraction in my tummy as I close my elbows, draw my chin to my chest. With my out breath, peel myself up, fully support my head with my hands clasped behind, opening up that chest, reaching, bringing myself into that straight line, hands reach up and over. I take one hand over the side of my head, lift, and I let the weight of the arm stretch the side of the neck, nice and gently. Straighten up, look down straight, lining the spine. Breath in to take the other arm over, breath in and out, the weight of the arm stretches the side of that neck there. Relax this arm. Pull up, breath in, breath out. Align the spine by looking down. Last one, breath in and breath out. Cradle that head and give yourself a lift, pulling the crown of the head to the ceiling onto your toes and feeling the energy reaching out of that body. Shake it out. You should be ready to go for your day, normal working day, or just going to do a little bit of workout class. Either way, you can do this stretch anytime. I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget, thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.